Hi, welcome to Around the Bush COVID edition. So I am quarantined in this room. I have been here for a week. Nah, that's a lie. I've been here for like 3 days. Because I went to Summer Games Fest last week. I got to play Sparking Zero early, and I cannot wait to tell you about it. I'm very excited to do so, but we're going to take it very chill today, because I cannot get too excited in my voice, because the throat dries up, I start coughing, and then I need to stop. So this is going to be a chill edition of Around the Bush, even though you got to know that I'm very, very excited on the inside. You are not going to believe this, but I almost hit the end stream button because it's next to Around the Bush. I need to fix this. I almost ended the stream by accident. We are good. We are good. We are going, though. Let's talk about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. We're not going to start over. This is the intro. We're done. But yeah, a lot happened, starting with, obviously, the release date announcement. 2024 is real, folks. You may have caught my reaction from the hotel bedroom. Because, yes, I did travel to Summer Games Fest, invited by Playdays, to play a bunch of different games. Obviously, the big highlight for me was Sparking Zero. Just like last year was Storm Connections. And yeah, hopefully I can make this a yearly tradition of going, and next year without catching any COVID. So this trailer taught us a lot, and the appointment for Sparking Zero actually ended up expanding on a lot of the stuff that we learned on this trailer. So story mode, for instance, you get to pick some options that are not in the Dragon Ball Z canon. So you could, instead of going with Piccolo to defeat Raditz, you could choose to go alone. I don't know if you guys have actually seen what happens, but I have footage of what happens if you choose to go alone. So because I don't know if this is like breaking news for you or not, let's just watch it, because I think you would be interested. All right, so here we have you can work with Piccolo or go alone.
Whatever you say.
Goku, watch yourself and keep calm. We all know you can do this.
Let me come with you. The three of us
And
together
Krillin
can whip that guy easy.
offers to go.
Sorry, Krillin, but you've already been brought back to life by Shenron once before.
Try not to die,
If anything
Krillin.
were to happen to you now, you'd be gone for good.
Maybe so, but don't let yourself get killed, Goku, or we're all dead.
Master Roshi's right. Let us back you up if you need it.
Krillin, Master Roshi, you're the best.
Now, I don't think these cutscenes are anything impressive for like a Dragon Ball story
We
mode,
better head
but they
out.
are
Bulma,
like super
got the
abridged.
Dragon Radar all working?
They're basically
You bet.
like, these are
I
the
should've
minimum number of
realized that was
cutscenes
the
that we need to
four-star
tell the
Dragon
story.
Ball on Gohan's hat.
Before you make that choice, however, there's always like a fight right here on islands against
It's
Raditz.
all or nothing
So it
now.
acts as like an introduction
Goku,
to this
wait.
chapter, and then you choose your path, right?
Bulma, let's follow them.
So Roshi is going to follow behind with Bulma, and you go there with Krillin. I'm going to fast forward a little bit, because what happens later is not that different as you fight Raditz. But now you have Krillin by your side, so you can swap to Krillin if you want, so you can get kicked. He actually is super armoring through Krillin's attacks. This guy's boss mode.
That was close.
You actually lost him. He's not locked on. He's right in front of you, Krillin. Just open your eyes.
Considering how you managed to beat me last
And
time,
Piccolo
I
still
wanna
goes
see
there.
If you've gotten any tougher.
So,
So don't
if you ask me, what
disappoint
happens
me.
if Goku goes
Got it,
alone
Goku?
instead of going with Piccolo? Is, well, Goku gets his ass kicked. But no, because like Goku's saying I'm going alone, and Piccolo's like, that dumbass.
Use it, Goku.
Ain't no way he's gonna defeat him alone.
Sorry, nope.
Piccolo still goes, But like,
Meanwhile, I've been
because
training nonstop
Goku brought
to develop
Krillin
a
and
shuriken
Master Roshi,
technique.
they just have more backup.
So you've been developing a new technique too? And just when I thought I might have closed the gap between us.
Wait, you got a new move too?
The answer is Goku doesn't have to take a beam cannon, I guess.
Yeah. But I wonder what the ramifications there are, because that means Man never learns the Spirit Bomb or the Kaioken, because he doesn't go train with King Kai.
The Kaioken's important. The Spirit Bomb is like a 50-50.
Yeah, sure.
That one doesn't make work until Majin Buu.
Yeah, he never defeats Kid Buu because he didn't take a special beam cannon.
Please let this work!
And Krillin with the Destructo Disc. He misses, unfortunately, but guess what?
Lightning surprise attack.
His specialty is anti-airs.
Master Roshi!
No fly zone, baby.
End it.
And now you don't need to hold him down. He's already frozen by lightning surprise attack. And special beam cannon finishes off Raditz.
Been beaten by such a small fry.
And there you go. So that's what happens there. I'm really curious to see like if story ramifications keep piling up. If there's a way to then return to the canon, or if like it just keeps getting crazier. I wonder if it's just like go A or B route, or if like going the B route now opens a bunch of different ones. Is it the chaos chart for Shadow in Sonic Adventure or whatever? Do you have that whole
Shadow
chart
the
thing?
Hedgehog.
Yes, Shadow the Hedgehog. Do you have that whole chart, or is it something a bit more simple? So that was interesting. Also, custom battles. When they showed custom battles, bro, I was like, this is too much. I cannot keep up with what's happening here. So this is basically infinite single-player content. You make a custom battle, and then you can share it online with other players. And a custom battle is simple. You choose the player character, you choose the CPU, and then you can add conditions. Condition 1, for instance. When HP is equal or lower than 30% on your allies, you can make something happen. For instance, you recover allies' key 100%. So you get a power boost if your HP is low. Cool. That's one condition. You can add so many more if you want. And you can add the conditions to help the player or make the bosses harder. So, and you also have cutscene makers, man. Look at this. Scenario, backflip dodge. Slow motion settings. And the type of camera. I'm going to do a pan here. And then he does the backflip. And then he does a line that you also pick from a list of presets. Now give me all you got, Vegito. Title screen that's also customizable. Ultimate versus ultimate. And the fight goes. Right? And you can add a bunch of different conditions. And you can share it with people. So you can use this to make your own story mode if you want. And share it with other players. Or you can make this to like build really tough challenges. Or like raid boss encounters and stuff like that. This is infinite single-player content if the community gets behind it, and I have no doubt the community will get behind it. So this is genius. Absolutely incredibly genius. By the way, some Vegito gameplay for you. That's it. That's all I got. So, actually, I have one more on custom battles right here. Yeah. It's the first example they showed. There you are, Lord Beerus. Oh, it's you, Vegeta. Need something. I need to get strong lead over Kakarot. I'm begging you, please train me. Treat me to something tasty after this. Okay, got it. Remember this, though. This will be over the moment I get bored. So, a lot more of the like storytelling, cutscene type editing here. And then you could go back into the edit and be like, I didn't like this first scene as much, so you can go back and edit it, change the expressions, change the poses, or just straight up change the character. So, oh, it's you, Mr. Satan. Cool.
Mr. Satan and Pierce.
Needs something? Yeah, it just needs to get stronger over Kakarot's. It's actually insane, the number of options you have there. And yeah, a bunch of creators, including myself, got to play the game. So finally, I don't know why they shared this weird aspect ratio, but we're gonna power through. Actually,
I don't share Kakarot's taste for.
just put my footage in there. These were the stages that we had available. You can also select the BGM. You can look at the list. I think most of it is original stuff. This gameplay, by the time you're watching this on YouTube... Oh, sorry. I will probably have uploaded my full experience with commentary. So you can watch the whole thing in full screen, high quality, all that good stuff. This character select screen, I don't think it's final. This is a pain to pick a character in. This build actually had 50 playable characters, bro. That's a lot. That's really a lot. 50 playable characters, and but it was already annoying to to choose which characters to pick. So yeah, once the game comes out and it's like 164. And then DLC as well. Then, yeah, people are, it's gonna get even more annoying. There was a Japanese video that I saw some people claim it's a different build. I don't know enough to say it's a different build, to be honest. It looked the same to me, but I didn't analyze frame by frame. If you see some differences, then maybe it's a different build. I don't know. I think the crazy claim that Creeps said on Twitter is copium, right? So that's like that's Sparking Zero copium that I've been seeing like everywhere since this game got announced. But Creeps did say, I have great news. It seems the Sparking Zero demo from Summer Games Fest was based on an outdated build. Most of the issues we saw were fixed in the Japanese demo. You can see that the camera is a lot better and the glitches regarding giants are minimal in the Japanese footage. So, looking at this clip, yeah, the camera is better. I can also show you a 40-second clip of the camera being better in my gameplay, right? So, and the giant camera, you just saw my giant's camera. My giant camera is fine. The problem is when you're the tiny guy under the giant. That's when the camera starts acting up. So like this clip kind of proved nothing, but there's like 40 minutes of gameplay that you can kind of scrub through to try to prove that. Creeps, fantastic tweet, great engagement, but feels like bait. Okay. And yeah, but the gameplay feels good, and at the end of the day, that's that was a huge relief. Because you see the game and it's flashy and it looks good, but like, how does it feel? And to me, it feels like a heavier Tenkaichi. But I think the prerequisite was it needs to feel like Tenkaichi, right? And that's a hard thing to do, because this game, Tenkaichi's old. It's been a long time. And they tried to make more Tenkaichi games with Raging Blast, and I don't think the feeling was quite there. And now Spike is a different company, you know. Spike Chunsoft is not, they're not the original developers. So they're a company that evolved from the original developers. So making this feel like Tenkaichi was already going to be tough. And when I start playing it, and like some of the combos that you do in Tenkaichi still work here, and the movement feels different for sure, but like close enough. And then it's like, yeah, this feels like a proper sequel. And there's a lot of jank, for sure. But also they've been so good with taking feedback from the community They've been so good with like fixing things on the fly. Even like from one trailer to the next, you see a lot of fixes. That even if this game launches and has a bunch of bugs, I doubt those bugs will stay. Like with how open they've been, with how communicative they've been about what they're fixing, what they're doing with the game, what they want to make it. Like they want to make this the forever game, right? They want to make this the long-term Tenkaichi. They want to sell you DLC for longer than they've made DLC for Xenoverse. So, with that in mind, they have to be receptive to feedback, and they have been doing a fantastic job of that. So, even if this game launches with all the jank that I experienced in this demo, which was not insignificant, I wouldn't mind if this game launched tomorrow like this. I really wouldn't. Did anyone else complain about the weird filter on the event? What filter? Oh, like the green hue? Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I don't know if anyone did. I don't think anyone likes the look of the World Tournament Arena. I don't think anyone looks at that and goes... Most people just don't say anything. But like, here in the character select menu, you can see it so well. Like, why is everything green, bro?
It's like when they do Dragon Ball movies, these with like slightly green-ish hue, but in a video game, I don't know why.
It's so odd. I think most people just don't mention it, but like no one's going like, yo, I love the World Tournament Arena. What they're saying is like, this is a cool moment. That if you throw a super like this. It's caught me off guard. And it evacuates. And now you can fight outside the World Tournament Arena. You can fight in the surrounding areas. This is the weakest super I captured. I don't like it at all. It's so weak. Okay. I think Namek also has that green tint. And so does one other that I don't remember. So I was making a thumbnail, the Goku thumbnail that I used yesterday. And I had to remove so much green, you have no idea. I don't really mind it. I don't see what's the point. And this is an easy fix. Like, there are a lot of bugs here that are hard to fix. Like, camera collision is hard, because that's just, it's a 3D game. You start messing too much with the camera, you might create bigger problems. This might not be an easy fix, I'm not sure. But, like, there's a bug that's going to happen here in a second. I'm just cooking this TN. Boom. Okay, so he knocks me away. But because I'm mashing so hard, I recover from the knockback immediately and start super dashing back. This super dash is supposed to go into TN. But instead, I just pulled it back so you can see it in real time. Yeah. But instead it just goes past him and stays frozen there. This happened 3 times during my 30 minutes. So if this happens 3 times during a 30-minute demo, this is probably a regular occurrence, right? Stuff like this, I think, is a little bit harder to fix. The green hue? Look down there. Why is this entire area of the screen just green? It's odd. And then when you go into sparking, obviously the sky changes color, and that's gone. Like, that's a much better look. Cool. Why is green the default? Yeah. That, by the way, is probably the coolest animation I captured. I had not seen this one anywhere yet. Vegeta Super Saiyan. That's his ultimate. It's so sick. Anyway, full gameplay will be posted on the main channel. Just want to finish by saying that they had 2 control schemes. You can see them right here. So this is, I think, the control scheme that they're going to push, that's why they're calling it standard, right? Ascend, descend on the left side of the controller. and you guard on our right bumper, which is the perfect guard button for like modern arena fighters. Key charge on the right side. If you're used to Tenkaichi, it's left side, so you just gotta change your brain. Like in Tenkaichi, usually you ascend and descend on the right side, and key charge on the left. And here it's the backwards. You ascend, descend on the left, and key charge on the right. X and Y buttons are exactly the same. A button is exactly the same, but B, instead of being block, like in classic Tenkaichi, it's perception, which is the one button that I'm feeling like I don't know if that's worth spending a face button for. So like, if I could actually customize controls, that would be way better. There are things I like on both control schemes, but none of them are perfect, I feel. Arcade stick, let's go. So you cannot use arcade stick on standard because your blast skills they use the D-pad. If you want to transform or switch characters, you use the D-pad. So you cannot use an arcade stick on standard. You can, however, use an arcade stick on classic. Do I not go through classic? Okay, well, maybe at the end of this match. Yeah. On classic, you can move with the D-pad. Now, you got to use the right stick to, like, transform and tag out characters. So, if your stick doesn't have a right thumbstick, then you still cannot play stick. But classic emulates Tenkaichi a lot better, or like old school Tenkaichi. The one big difference is revenge counter is on left bumper. So previously left bumper was also combo breaker, the one that like sacrificed your own health to break a combo. But now the combo breaker is revenge counter, which spends your skill points, 2 skill points I think, to counter someone. I did not do that, not even once. When I was getting comboed, I just didn't think of that once, bro. So there's a lot to learn, a lot to think. And then they're taking a page out of Storm Connection's book, where if you just want to mash square to do everything, you can. Combo assist, follow-up attacks, dragon dash, guards, recoveries. Like, you can turn full auto if you want. Even like if you go to semi or custom, they keep guard assist and recovery assist. I don't know. I might do recovery assist. We'll see. I don't want to mash every time I get knocked away. And that is Sparking Zero. Looking really promising. And honestly, cannot wait to play it again. They should have more places to have it playable now that like the first demo is out there. I hope they start doing some public ones so you guys can get your hands on it. On stuff like Anime Expo and stuff like that. I'm sure if it's playable, they'll announce it. They'll let you know. I am kind of betting this is going to be playable at Gamescom, so that's probably the next time that I'll get my hands on it. I'm not confirming anything. I don't know if it's going to be on any of those places. It's just my guess. Yeah, and October 11, 2024. That's when the release date happens. So from here until then, we have a lot of character reveals to go through. So they're going to be releasing a lot more trailers for sure. Oh yeah, the producer also released a video talking a little bit about the game modes I just went through. So the story mode, the custom battles, and whatnot. Now, I haven't done Around the Bush in 2 weeks, so some of these news may be a little bit older. Namely, Dragon Ball FighterZ. Dragon Ball FighterZ, folks, still alive. What?
Still kicking.
Still kicking. Another world tour announced. 2024-2025 is happening. Turns out Dragon Ball FighterZ is at EVO. EVO is the Power Plus event again this year, even though it's not like main stage game.
The side tournament, yeah.
Yeah, it's a side tournament and still gonna be the one that gets the most points for the world tour. Now, what's cool about World Tour, even if you don't play in tournaments, these are the tournaments that get you points. CEO is the first one where you can get some points, happening at the end of the month. The mix-up in France is the first one I could get some points. Versus Fighting, also Here, Emirates Showdown. Okay. UFA. There it is.
Hey, there it is.
Yeah, of course, Evo. And also, community tournaments are back. Tenkaichi events. But what's cool is even if you don't care about the tournament side of Dragon Ball FighterZ, having another world tour means, folks, that Dragon Ball FighterZ will have another balance patch. And they are talking about the balance patch coming out after Evo, I believe.
I think.
So looking forward to that. Obviously, that's the big one. I hope the balance patch, there's going to be balance changes. Cell Perfect Attack is the big one. And maybe some Jiren stuff. But more than anything else, I hope they fix spectator mode in that game, man. I want online tournaments to have actual audio. I hope they do that. There's also like the arena fighter bug where you can like steal your opponent's team, or have 3 of the same character. So yeah. Shoutouts to Damascus and Tyrant for getting name dropped by Hiroki herself. I am struggling here, boys. The sparking section kind of killed me. But we move on to other Dragon Ball news. PUBG.
All right, second or third. I don't know. I've lost track when it comes to PUBG.
I don't know, man. PUBG Mobile is doing Dragon Ball Super collab.
Yeah, so it looks like Dragon Ball.
It sure looks like Dragon Ball. So the way PUBG does it is you don't play as the characters, you play as outfits, right? So I don't know why these guys are flying all around, because that's not what you do in PUBG. You're just going to put a helmet. Yeah, that's what you're going to look like. You're going to look like Discount Trunks. My friend's voice is too loud. That's my bad. That's fine. It's fine. I got you. Who is that? Is the right question. Speaking of Vanderup and his voice being too loud, what is going on here in 2.3 on Farewell Penacony?
I'm being honest.
Yeah, we're saying goodbye for now, because this is the...
Any ordinary person would.
Yeah, we're saying goodbye to Penacony. This will be the last main one for now. Next one will be more focused on the previous place we're at. We're focusing on stopping it from blowing up.
I didn't know Penacony was going to blow up.
Yeah, we just saved it from blowing up. Now we're going to save it from blowing up again. So that'll be fun.
Okay.
With new character Firefly, who's also Sam, the giant mech dude kicking things right now.
The giant mech is called Sam?
Yeah, the giant mech is called Sam. The person inside's called Firefly. It's
feels
very
backwards.
Sentai.
So now.
Other character is Jade. They use a whip and sign contracts for battle.
Great.
I actually don't know much about this. I'm more excited for Sam. I want Sam. I want the Firefly and Sam.
Okay. That's happening. Cool. In other news, let's talk about Arc System Works. Because they are rocking a new Guilty Gear TV series anime adaptation. What? This just dropped today, folks. Let's rock. Guilty Gear Strive Dual Rulers. I don't know who that is, but I know those two guys. They're making an anime for Guilty Gear. Bravo.
And it looks like post-Strive, because that does not look like the Soul bad guy I know and love with the ponytail. That looks like not Gear Soul.
He cut his hair. What's wrong with it? But it's a mysterious girl. Who could she be? Find out.
A season 4 character, probably.
I get that's a great way of like building more characters for your DLC roster, right? Make an anime show. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. So we've made it to the Arc System Works area. and I'm gonna go straight into a new character announcement for Hunter x Hunter Man Impact, which is Bisky, and you're like, what does that have to do with Arc System Works? They posted it on their channel, and then they were like, oh yeah, we're publishing this game outside of Japan, by the way.
Fucking Arcs. Yeah. It was after Summer Game Fest, the most casual thing to ever post. I'm like, what?
Oh, a Bisky character announcement. Hang on, why is this on the Arc System?
Works.
And they're, oh yeah, I guess we are publishing this game outside of Japan. Thanks, Arxis. Cool.
The aiding Arxis duo never die, apparently.
Never died for sure. So yeah, here's Bisky. I gotta say, I'm impressed at how good my roster prediction for this game has been, bro. It's just 100% success rate so far. It's crazy.
I love this install. Oh, it's not the install yet. Well, she installs, but
She will install. Don't worry.
So waiting for like Cheetu or something to get it wrong, but like, nah, it's been 100% right so far.
No. She stays big, bro. She actually installs. So she's the second character with an install, right? I think Killua also has the Godspeed. Right?
Yeah, Kilua's Godspeed. Kropka might have something with the eyes.
Oh, I know.
But yeah.
And Gon might have the big Gon, maybe.
The big good dude.
Yeah, but they still haven't shown that. Cool. And we hear that Street Fighter music. I got a personal story to tell you before we get into this. Bro,
okay.
I did not expect Street Fighter to be at Summer Games Fest. Because every email that I traded with Capcom was like, Monster Hunter. I'm like, fuck, I don't care, man. Like, I know people like it, but I'm not going to cover Monster Hunter. So, like, nah, I don't want an appointment. And then they, like, revealed the Season 2 stuff. By the way, Season 2 has guest characters, and that's kind of huge because Street Fighter never does that. So, the possibilities that opens up for the future are crazy. But Bison is the first DLC character, and they had him playable at Summer Games Fest. So I'm like, okay, I got my appointments for day one. I played Hyper Light Breaker. I played Phantom Blade Zero. I played Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And I went around making other appointments for like stuff that I wanted to see that wasn't announced when I was sending emails. And so I walk up to Capcom, and they have spots open for the next day. Like, cool. I schedule a slot to play Bison. I was gonna play Bison right after I play Mark of the Wolves. So like, okay, this is my fighting game slot. This is sick. And then fucking COVID happened.
Yeah.
I didn't play any of it. Oh, I had the appointments and everything. This hurts me to see this goddamn trailer because I could have played them. I could have played them. He looks.
I don't like that he's back, but he's so cool.
He looks so sick. I mean, riding the horse without hands. It's so good.
Do I resemble this man you call Bison? I shall take that name for myself.
Ooh.
Vega.
Interesting.
But guys, I thought Bison couldn't make it because he was dead.
I wish he was dead. He's not. At least he looks cool.
I shall crush your spirit.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6 continues the streak of like incredible redesigns. Oh.
The mind stuff.
Dude, it just plants that bomb in you.
I'm not excited for this air shoot. I have to do Akuma. I hate this.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. My first reaction to Season 2 was like, really? You have 4 characters in a season? Okay, hang on. This is not okay. This is not, you have 4
Prepare as he fucking.
You have 4 characters in a season, and 2 of them are guest characters. Like, come on. that's the one thing that I'm like, okay, it's a bit much. It's a bit much. This drive rush.
Prepare,
What the fuck? You cannot move, bro.
Oh yeah, that's great effects.
Blow him up. You will rue this thing.
Street Fighter 4 Super, let's go.
Give us the big one. Ooh. That OTG stuff is cool.
So cool.
Your time ends. Satisfy my hunger. That is all I need from you.
Victory pose with a horse is also inspiring. Oh, Street Fighter! I wish I had more time to play you. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Oh, sorry. Turns out there's
Summer
more
Games this
Honkai.
video.
Well, what was here? What was this?
This one reveals the patch of the one after the one we just watched, so you get to see more stuff. But this mainly goes over a lot of like what we've already gone through, the Penacony, the characters. More, it's all towards the end, the new stuff in this video.
I do
like
feel
a new
like
March 7th.
Mihoyo is very good at buying ads for Summer Games Fest.
Oh man, with what money?
They keep being there. Dude, I wish I could just give them more money, you know, for just doing such a good job. I just want to pay them more. But yeah, this was the reveal of Season 2 for Street Fighter.
This trailer made me wish I was watching Super Games Fest, because being at work and hearing this, I'm like, what? Terry? What?
I didn't know what I was watching. Like, what do you mean, like Jamie and Luke and what do you mean Terry? What do you mean Terry? What do you mean Mai? What is this? A new game? Are they making an anime? What are they doing? Like, I didn't go to DLC immediately. Not until this happened. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh
late.
wait,
Like, oh, wait.
are they doing guest characters? And then Bison shows up and I'm like, okay, yeah, we're. I guess we are doing guest characters. Yeah, and the full release schedule too. So Tim got Street Fighter because of Terry. I wasn't expecting that plot twist.
Yeah, he's playing Kuma earlier.
Okay. I didn't know we liked Terry that much.
Yeah.
That's cool. Anyway, that's going to do it for Around the Bush. Normally, I'd go more in depth with all these stories, but I'm scared I'm going to lose my voice. So that's the possible show for today. Hopefully, you guys still enjoyed it, even though it was a little bit lower energy. And yeah, I think we'll be back to normal next week. Check out the main channel for Sparking Zero gameplay. I've posted all my stuff in there. I'm not holding back any more content. I have one more Sparking Zero video, which was a collab, but like as far as gameplay goes, I want you guys to like pick that gameplay apart, mine and every other creators, and let's just learn as much as we can about this game. So yeah, if you want to like use my gameplay to do that sort of analysis, feel free to. Just don't like take the gameplay with my commentary and re-upload it. Like obviously, like you can use it to do work and contribute to the community, but not to just steal and use for your own ad revenue. I will strike you down without warning. Thank you so much for watching. I did not get COVID, so you could steal the content, okay? But thank you so much for watching. See you guys next week.